Now, normally my bugbear is business owners suffering from what I call DickHead-itis. They're doing stupid things and they're acting like a dickhead when it comes to marketing their products or services. On this occasion, I want to give credit to someone who's got an affliction, but a very positive affliction, and it's the opposite. They've got wow-itis. They understand how to wow their customers, and they understand how to actually attract people by creating wow factor marketing and wow factor direct response marketing at that. And the business that I want to give some credit to, I want to give them some happy stamps and some gold stars, is this one here. And it happens to be, oh, well, actually, I'll get my overhead camera to have a look at it. It happens to be Gordon Ramsay's Burgr restaurant. Now, I was in Vegas not long ago, and we happened to go to this particular restaurant in Las Vegas, and the menu was on the table, and it looked something like this. The menu was sitting there like a tent card, and through here was the napkin. So pretend my ruler here is the napkin. The napkin actually went through there. So you can imagine it was a pretty stunning first impression when you sat down at this hamburger bar. Now, you'll see that he's taken the E out of the burger and he's made it his own, which is a very smart branding move. And when you actually open up the menu, very cleverly done, bit of paper engineering, not rocket science, but it's quite cleverly done. When you open that up, you'll see the hamburger menu inside. Now, if it were me, I'd probably add a little bit more wow to it by actually showing some photos of the hamburgers, which are my most profitable, because people would be attracted to those. But anyway, nonetheless, I've got to give credit where it's due. It's actually quite a creative menu, and you'll see on the back of the tent card menu there, he's obviously got photos of part of his menu items. So I think if you walked into a restaurant and you saw this, and then you saw the creativity involved in terms of opening that, I think your mouth will start to water. And I've got to give credit to him. The actual ambience of the restaurant was very good as well. What I want to do, though, as much as I give Gordon Ramsay a lot of credit for building his brand and being able to do things with wow, and that's why he suffers from wow-itis, which is a good thing to suffer from. Let me take you to his website, because he has a reasonably good website, but he has committed a cardinal sin, because look at this first slider on his website. That hamburger looks gorgeous, but then he shows you a photo of an empty restaurant. Okay, so therefore he's telling you how wonderful the restaurant is, but it looks like nobody's ever gone there. Okay, if you're going to have sliders on your website and you are in the hospitality business, then be aware that, well, first of all, I don't believe you should have any more than 2 sliders, because if your web page, particularly your home page, is doing its job, then of course you've captured their attention above the fold. And the fold, of course, is the bottom of your computer screen if you're looking at a website on a PC. I know that doesn't count if you're looking on a smartphone, but still around 50% of people are looking at your website on their computer. So the most important real estate in terms of your homepage is above the computer, base. That's called above the fold. And if you're going to have sliders above the fold, please make sure it's only 2 sliders. Because the fact of the matter is, if your website is designed properly, as in your homepage is designed properly, and you're getting people to read your story and get engaged with you, they've gone past the slider section very quickly. And so therefore, these people who have 3 or 4 or 5 sliders come across, they're kidding themselves. They are suffering from DickHead-itis, because there's nobody who's going to sit there and go, I might just have a drink and watch what's coming up with that next slider. No, they're not that interested in you, okay? So therefore, I'm not a great fan of sliders. I believe that the image on your homepage should be the image that's going to attract their attention, so that they will scroll down further and learn more about your business. And as they do that, then of course all the ingredients that I preach for a website should come into play. You need to have a benefit-driven headline or a problem-solution headline. You need to have a welcome explanatory video, which I must say Gordon doesn't have, which is mad given the game that he's in. I might take that wow-itis tag away from him and refer to the DickHead-itis in this website instance anyway. The other thing you should have is some sort of free download, a free report or free video or free something, free blueprint of Gordon Ramsay's most popular burger recipe, so that people will download that, and guess what they give Gordon Ramsay then? Or at least his restaurant, they give them or give him their contact details. And then of course you should have video testimonials from people who have been into his restaurant and raved about it. You know what, I'm having second thoughts about giving him a Gold Academy Award. I think his website could be vastly improved. Isn't that amazing how I changed my opinion on people so quickly? Let's just go back to his website, because I do want to point this out, and it's very important for you, because I'm sure you have a website if you're a business owner. Let's just have a look at his homepage, because for all of the credit I'm giving Gordon Ramsay, I must say that his homepage of his website needs a lot of work, in my opinion. You'll see the sliders are up top, and then it basically goes into about the restaurant. A lot of pretty heavy text there. I'm not sure many people would be reading all of that. And then we just have a few graphics, I guess a menu board there where you can choose to click any one of those photos and you go through. And then, of course, basically the map of the location. My view is that could be so much more compelling if they used the equity value of Gordon Ramsay, and that is had a welcome video on there from Gordon telling you, look, welcome to my burger joint. This is what we do here. We're so different from any other burger joint. You must make a decision to bring your partner or bring your family here. And then it probably would be well served if there was a number of video testimonials from people saying, wow, that hamburger was fantastic. I knew that if Gordon Ramsay was involved, it was going to be good. I didn't realize it would be this good. And it would have a free download of some sort of recipe of Gordon's, secret winning recipe, so that he captures your details. And of course, I would hope that they're smart enough that when people come to his restaurant, they actually capture their details anyway. But I bet you a gazillion monopoly dollars that they don't do that. I've never come across a cafe or restaurant anywhere in the world who has actually asked me for my details when I've just paid the $200 bill. I cannot believe it, but nobody does it. Okie dokie, so I just thought I'd show you that Gordon Ramsay in the main has wow-itis, but when it comes to his website, I'm afraid that it falls into that other category, and that is it could be done better. It could be done with more direct response wow factor attached to it.